D-More. That's Baltimore for all them haters. Two fat guys. No more waiting. Two fat guys. Podcast. Talk for all them haters. Two fat guys. No more waiting. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Oh, y'all thought it was over, huh? Hey, Crazy. Hey, Dan, come tell them.
Talk your talk, man. Talk your talk, brother.
I got something I gotta say. Say it loud. Hey, yo, worldwide exclusive. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Yeah. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast. Two fat guys. Two fat guys. Podcast.
What kind of pizza you want?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Psycho Worldwide in association with One Mind Entertainment proudly brings to you two of the greatest podcast hosts in the world. I am Crazy Kevin. He is Dan Jones, and we are Two Fat Guys Podcast. What it do, what it do, what it do. And we apologize for the lateness. It was crazy because Dan was coming from the beach. I was coming from on the other side of town. And I was like, you know what? I could pre-launch it from my phone to let y'all know we were coming. So we appreciate your patience. Thank y'all so much. We are waiting for our guest to come on. You gotta unmute yourself, D. I want to mute you by accident. You gotta mute yourself. Unmute yourself. We waiting on our guest to hop on. But while we doing that, yo,
whoa,
what it do?
Hey, man, first of all, I just want you to know I was in here vibing, setting up for the show, and I happened to click on the page, and it said now streaming. I said, wait a minute, what's going on? What I put? I panicked. You know, your mother said, don't touch nothing while I'm gone, and then all of a sudden everything come on in the house. That's how I felt.
All right,
Other than that, bro, I'm living life, man. I'm having a dream. I think I'm going on a beach tour all summer. Every weekend, I'm going to try a new beach on the Eastern Shore.
Okay.
Fun.
All right, that's what's up. Chris said she on here, but I don't see her. Let me resend the link.
Maria. Yeah, man.
There's a lot going on.
You was over west today, bro?
Well, I had to. My daughter did Chris's hair.
Oh yeah.
And so my daughter right now for the summer is staying over west. So we had to, skate back over west. And also I was like, when I hit you, he was like, no, let's try a quarter after. And I was like, all right, we're gonna be cutting it close. There she go. So, all right, we're gonna bring Miss Chris on because we gonna skip the pleasantries. We're gonna get this popping because y'all been very patient. Thank you. Here this nigga go.
Bruh, so I was in the backstage area when Dan went on. Like you was just sitting there like with the microphone looking real kind of goofy. Like, am I really on?
I didn't know. I didn't know. I just happened to flick on the channel and it said we're streaming. I was like, we are.
Huh? We are.
Hope anybody hear me singing. That's bad luck for people.
See, damn. So see, good thing I created that I created the now streaming, like streaming starting shortly page. Because
Man,
now
they
people,
upset with my vocals.
right? Because I know a couple people was like, where they at? And I know it ran long. So
No, I sent the message. I'm like, this should be interesting. And
I
then
saw it.
this goes, let's go. I said, I don't know what to tell you.
I saw it. I was like,
Well, look, and then it went black. So I was like, okay, is it coming back?
I pushed the button.
Look at that.
this fool here talking about I pressed the button. What had happened was
If you'd have seen my face when the push, I was like, uh-oh. That
Did I
ain't
just
supposed to
break
be that.
yeah, so shout out to EV Monks. Yeah, granted, we paid them for this platform, but shout out to them because their mobile version of this platform is very cool. It's not the most intuitive thing, but once you figure it out, it is very cool to work with. So that's my only critique, EV Monks. Your mobile version of this from the phone, work on it, kind of streamline it just a little bit. And I will be sending that comment to customer service. And one thing about them, they do respond back to you. They like feedback from the people that's paying for their platforms. But so yeah, I was like, oh, and keep it send. I'm driving down 695 doing like 80. And I was like, I can actually start the stream from my phone. So I broke many laws getting here. So please forgive me. I apologize. Why is it saying we have a private message in the chat? I don't know. Oh, that was you. Okay.
That was me.
I see that now. I don't know why this okay. Look, I've never seen the private chat before, so that is brand new to me. All right, I've seen it, never used it, brand new. Like I just learned that we can put our people that make comments in timeout. So, shout out, yeah, we can. I learned that the other day.
I'm going in here like crazy.
So
what?
So put the moderator in timeout.
Oh, shame.
Anywho, what it do? So, D, what's good with you? I know we were trying to do the introduction, but here we are. What's good with you, B?
Chilling, man. Like I said, I'm planning on doing the beach tour on up and down the East Coast, driving, checking on these beaches every weekend. So that's gonna be fun.
You say new beaches?
If I find one, I'm on it. If I find one, I'm in. I'm down for the party. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Shout out to my man Diddy. Coming home.
No, he might. They talking about the other counts. He got found guilty on his 10 years apiece, but you never know. They already denied his bail to come home after the convictions.
I'd be surprised if he do 5.
But the minimum
been in jail for we know, so he might do like 5 years probation.
We'll see. Time is definitely going to tell with this man.
When he come on, that album's gonna be fire.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I do want an R. Kelly prison album, yo.
I'm done. Get the both of y'all. I'm done.
Final warning.
Instead of being trapped in the closet, trapped in the cell. That's what I'm saying. Yo.
I'm stuck in the toilet.
I'm getting shanked in the shower. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Yo, shout out to R. Kelly. Hope you keep your don't drop the soap to keep your head up, bro.
I can't with the two.
All right,
I'm good.
All right, people. Yo, but shout out to Naeem. He watching. Shout out to my boy Leonard. He in the building watching. Naeem said no Diddy in the comment. Why aren't my comments popping up? That is weird. I can see them on Facebook, but for some reason they're not coming up on the platform. So I guess I had to read them from Facebook. But Naeem said no Diddy, and he says, I've never seen so many black folks celebrate a man beating charges. OJ. OJ.
Right.
OJ.
This is up there with it.
Don't fit, you must have quit. And when he got off, everybody, it was like a national holiday.
In this case, if you're in luck, duck.
Yo, shut up, yo. Shut up. Why are the comments not popping up? And they are turned on. All right, I'm not gonna stress over this because
That's a show for another day.
yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, OJ was innocent.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, orange juice
Okay,
sure is innocent. Just a bad rap every morning for breakfast.
Y'all remember when they made the Lifetime reenactment? My man was like, "I'm OJ, bitch. I ain't black." He was like, I ain't black. I'm OJ. I was like,
okay.
Oh,
what?
yeah, like, what is that supposed to mean? Like,
I hope he really did not say that in real. I mean, look, we don't want to talk ill of the dead.
like
So
what did?
Okay.
So
I like your head, Chris.
Thank you. Shout out to Neve for doing it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Derek Bonds. Derek Bonds is in the building watching. Thank you, sir, for joining us. We appreciate you.
So,
yeah,
shout out to Kevin and Viva for bringing her and connecting us. So, good stuff.
Transportation is always required.
I'm not asking that question. I'm really glad that the comments right now are not popping up on the screen because y'all can see them. But I'm not asking. Naeem, chill, y'all.
I love you too, Naeem. Thank you.
Y'all said I'm not, yo.
I thought you said you wasn't reading it, Kevin.
I'm not reading it out loud. I'm not reading it out loud.
I don't even want to know where this is going.
I don't even.
Look, the cookie's not in the building today. I'm the cookie jar for one right now. So
yeah, I think she is. I think Cookie is at work.
Yeah, this her 30 plus hours or whatever.
No, she stayed up for 30 plus hours. That's a crackhead move, yo. Only crackheads there for that long.
So I'm without the cookie squad today. So I got represent for all of us.
No, that's what's up. The cookie squad. You heard of yo, the cookie.
And Naeem, that need to be a shirt, bro.
The cookie squad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Just as long when you do the cookie, you put the squad with the D or the Q. Let that be a tiger tail.
Or at least, or it's melting.
Yeah, melt. Let the tail melt.
Yeah, it got to drip. It has to drip.
Yeah, got to.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into this show because it's always weird when I have to be the adult in the room.
There have been times where I've had to be the adult. So
you said on it, fam. You said on it, fam.
I don't think I'm ever going to be the adult.
No, ever.
You stay in timeout. You have a special corner in timeout just for you, Dan.
Hey, 3 episodes in, I ain't been. I'm good.
But we'll see. The show not over yet. So, and the moderator not even paying attention right now because she over here trying to do something else. But give her a minute. She gonna find a reason to put you in timeout, yo.
I blinked.
Shut up, yo. See, this is what happens when you trying to get in the house and get your little makeshift area set up. I got cords tangled and I'm all over the place right now. All right, there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to welcome you once again to the show. We are here to discuss a very serious topic tonight. I think this is a topic that I think most people will find near and dear to their hearts. It's not serious, but serious enough that it needs to be brought to the attention of the masses. And that is movies that didn't need a damn sequel. Okay? Movies that did not need a sequel. So, what we decided to do was we're going to kind of do what we did with the NXT Black and Gold thing. We did not make a list per each other, and we all agreed upon. We made an individual list of our top 6 movies that we feel as though should not have ever had a sequel. Now, I'm setting some ground rules here. Yes, so aggressive. I know it, Naeem. I'm setting some ground rules here.
You scared the hell out of me.
I already know somebody's going to mention Fast and Furious. Okay, so we get that. That is a broad answer. Somebody's going to say Fast and Furious. That's fine. I enjoy the movies, and I will admit maybe some of those sequels should have stopped. But I enjoyed the far-fetchedness of the Fast and Furious. Like you launch their car into space, which we both know is not humanly possible, or you drove a car from one building to another building.
That's possible. Put how much liquid you got in you got in the gas tank.
Nah, brother, physics says otherwise. Okay, physics says otherwise. All right. The fact that Ronda Rousey got whipped by a 125-pound Hispanic, Torres, because she's a Hispanic. So yeah. So
did you see her last fight?
Oh,
Ronda Rousey.
No, I haven't watched Ronda Rousey since she left wrestling.
Yeah. Leon, that shit was a little bit smaller than Mexican.
You know what? So it's just certain movies we're putting on the board, okay? And I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to be because I'm strictly biased. Like I hate Harry Potter, but I'm not going to put that on my list. I'm not going to put that on my list. Somebody said Suicide Squads. I agree with you, Mr. Barnes. Suicide Squad.
Agreed there, 100%. They shouldn't have made the
Now he said it's believable. Talking about the Fast and the Furious. He said it's believable.
No, it's not.
Did you farting? Oh, laughing.
The aggressiveness in her voice.
You started the aggressiveness.
No, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with the aggressiveness.
Nobody come after Harry Potter.
I just said I'm not coming after Harry Potter.
If anybody in the group don't talk about Harry Potter,
you can race a sub. yeah. We get it now. You don't like Fast and Furious. We understand. That's why I took that off the board because I know that was going to be the thing he was going to go to. That was going to be his go-to. Fast and the Furious. I get it.
That's okay, Naeem. I'm with you. They shouldn't have made a second one or a third one or 15 or 25.
They should have stopped that to the Rock.
53. But I digress.
Like I said, I already knew that was going to be on somebody's hit list. So that's why I put it out there. All right. Okay.
I know
I'm going to do one. I'm going to do one even better. Final Destinations. I'm taking off the board because you and I talked about this. I said Final Destination because I felt like after you see a movie, the first one that can show you that is an infinite ways for you to die. We don't need to keep seeing it. Okay.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. I don't need to be reminded. I can walk out my door, trip over a can, and fall on 18 shards of glass, get up, and then step out into the street, get hit by a bus, and then have gasoline poured on me, set on fire. And somehow I'm not dead yet. And then a billboard from off a building falls on me.
Or a pigeon poos on you and you step out into the street because you missed the curb and you get hit by a bus.
That right there. I'm okay.
I will never forget that girl that walked off the curb and got hit by the bus. Like, seriously?
You guys should just grow up.
Look like she won't be growing up no more.
No. I will say this.
I mean, she will be. She'll be growing a tree by the end of the by the
You
end
know
of
what? You know what?
Going up the yonder.
Oh my God.
Come on, Kevin, start the show.
I'm trying to. All right, so we're starting with number 6. Number 6 on our list. Number 6 movie that should never been made. Yes, I just put numbers up here. I told you I had to rush in the house. That's so we just got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, all right. My number 6 movie.
Oh God.
Even though they about to drop a new one. I know what you did last summer.
Agreed. How many summers do we have to know what they did?
Out of all these seasons, we keep picking the same damn one.
I know.
Yo, I know
We
what you
couldn't have
did
picked
last winter.
what
Somebody could
you
have
did
died.
last winter solstice. Like it's
Right.
always got to be the
Somebody
summer.
could have died going down the ski slope.
Last
Burn them in
winter,
the snow.
she said last winter solstice.
Hey, so that means that person gonna die on December 21st. That's when the winter solstice starts. I study astrology.
Oh, shout out to Cookie. Cookie is now officially in the building.
Okay.
Which flavor is this?
What?
Which flavor is this?
Macadamia nut.
I'm not doing this because that's my favorite. We're not doing this today. I just had a whole bunch of them. Subway.
Chunky chocolate?
Oatmeal raisin.
No. Oh, I hate oatmeal raisin. That's some of my old people stuff.
Red velvet.
That's the hey, right? You go red velvet all day, every day.
Every day.
Sugar cookie. Naeem said sugar. He just said sugar cookie.
Absolutely.
Hold on, before we get
Sugar
completely
cookies
off
melt
track.
with such match of texture. You just have to look.
I know what you did last Thanksgiving. What? Oh,
Right.
she's talking about a movie. Name of the
Somebody
movie.
died eating a dry turkey.
The ribble flavor took control. Derek Barnes, Mr. Barnes says Den of Thieves.
Yeah, that second one shouldn't have been made.
Yeah.
That second one shouldn't have been made. They should have kept it like that.
Shout out to Clear People. Clear People's in the building. Sean's officially in the building.
Nice.
Naeem says coming to America too.
Yeah, that was trash.
I don't think that was trash. I don't think it should have been made, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it for the
what it was worth.
Yeah. Like, for the nostalgia, whatever. But like you had to go into it not looking at it like the first one.
Got you. Cookie says, I am stopping in while I'm on my break. Hi, everyone.
Yes, Naeem, I agree with you on that.
It wasn't trash. It was just too late.
Several years too late.
All right, so what is your
movie that are 20 years too late?
What is your sixth? Your sixth one, Chris.
So mine is going to be, and this movie has had several iterations of it, but it's the very last one that I think should not have been made, and they are actually making another one. Or it might have already came out. I don't remember. This is why it should not have been made. So I'm gonna say Indiana Jones and the Legend of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Like, I get what they were trying to do with the movie. Like, the movie was supposed to wrap up like the relationship between him and old girl, but like the story was real convoluted with this alien society that then leads back to like this thing about buried treasure and all that kind of stuff. So like I think it's goofy. And then to know that Harrison Ford is doing another one, or another one was made, I can't remember which. But it's like, come on, yo, like he too old to be crusading.
Right. Is this the one where Shia LaBeouf was in it? About the son?
Which was another, like, Shia LaBeouf is the kid. It's supposed to be their kid.
Yeah, no, I was done. I didn't even get finished all of that. I was good with that one.
Well, and I'm a big Indiana Jones like fan. Like I loved all of those movies, but kind of to Naeem's point, like it was just it was too late for it, and it's still too late. Like I love Harrison Ford. I think he's a really great actor, but you know, some things you gotta give up the ghost on that.
Definitely
like
a couple
Indiana
of them.
Jones too old to be Indiana Jonesing.
Yeah. All his movies should be the angry stepdad or the grandfather.
Yeah, like if Shia LaBeouf picked up that role, then I think it probably would have been more like enjoyable and believable. But again, it's still, I just think they should have stopped at the one where they went to go find the Holy Grail. That should have been the last one. They should have left it there.
I was kind of wondering, like, where was Shia LaBeouf at? Like, you introduce your son into one of the movies, and you just Like you just abandoned him again. Like yo, Indiana Jones is a deadbeat. Like
But that was
And
the
Rey
that was the
Mysterio.
angle of the movie. Like that's how he ended up finding Indiana Jones because his mother got kidnapped.
right.
So he had to come back to go look for him, but he never realized until almost the end of the movie, like that was the climax, or like I guess you would call it three-quarters of the way in the hero journey that he found out that that was his actual father.
So Naeem said that caused his ex-wife took his money from the earlier Indiana Joneses. Now this money is his. LOL.
They could have done what they did with all these other movies that they keep doing. They could have put Indiana Jones back in the movie. It is one of those kind of culty kind of movies that just like Star Wars, just like Spaceballs, that they people would have gone back to the movie theater to see it.
You
Just
know
to be
they
able
do
to
have a
experience.
Spaceballs.
Huh?
They have a new Spaceballs
I
coming
know
out.
they do.
I can't wait.
I know they do.
Oh, I can't wait.
Neither can I. But if they put Spaceballs back in the movie and the movie's done relatively well. They put Jaws back in the movie theater, which is also done relatively well.
Jaws just celebrated 20 years the other day, and NBC
No,
ran
they
a
actually
whole
celebrated 50 years.
50. Excuse me, 50 years. Excuse me,
Yeah.
and NBC ran a whole thing on it because it was a big. It was. I didn't know that Jaws was the first blockbuster. What they would classify as the first blockbuster movie. Like it just
Yeah.
broke the box office.
Yes.
Yeah.
All written from a book.
So, what's your number 6 name? I mean, shoot, Danny.
That's me. X-Men. Whole franchises. Too many just because of the fact that you had to keep restarting them over and over again.
Yeah.
Once you get a certain amount of characters in it again, I don't want to say it no more. They should have stopped before we got this new Jean Grey.
Gotcha.
She
You
wasn't
talking
even
about
believable.
Dark Phoenix, Jean Grey?
Yeah, I didn't like it. It skipped too many details. Like that's an important comic. X-Men, everybody holds X-Men dear to their heart. And for it to come out like that, it was nah. It was half-ass done. Granted, Fox was in their last run of their contract, but still. If you're gonna do X-Men, do X-Men. Side note, Ironheart was nice, wasn't it?
Ironheart was beautiful.
Bruh.
I am really glad that we got
And-
Disney Plus because
And
I
the
enjoyed
hits
it.
that Ironheart is receiving, I'm mad. These jokers is mad out here.
No, these
I know. I know, Dan. I know.
Let's excluding Sean, clear people.
clear people. The review when I first read the reviews on the show, and I was like, they were showing it in like Japan, and everybody was like, they didn't understand it. But then Ryan Coogler had to get up there like, bro, it's culture. What do we do if we had that situation for us in Chicago? You can't get no more culture than that unless you did it in Baltimore.
If you paid attention just to the shoe game,
Yeah,
them folks
The
in
shoe
that
game.
show, like the shoe game was insane.
The music felt home.
Yeah.
Felt like home. The home girl felt like home. Like, yeah, this is real.
I just know Natalie is what had me for sure. Natalie is what had me, and then the girl, what's her name? The one that played the main character, Riri. I don't know if y'all ever watched The Rookie. There's a TV show on ABC called The Rookie. Really great show.
Cop.
Yeah, with the cop.
Yeah.
With her hair out, she looks like the black training officer from the second season on up.
Yeah.
Like she can be a spitting image of her daughter in real life. Because as soon as I seen it, I'm looking at the moderator. I'm like, yo, don't she look like the woman from The Rookie? And she was like, who? And I explained, she was like, she do. She really do look like her. And her whole attitude was very Chicago-ish. Her whole swagger was very Chicago. And she was just, and I loved it. But
Let's not forget that.
that's the show we got to dig into.
Let's not forget that she's a college graduate from Cornell.
And she was at MIT. So
We
all
can
right.
get into that. So what's
So
that? We're gonna talk about that after the show.
yeah, number 5. I'm gonna do
What's your
this.
6, bro?
I said my 6. I said my 6. It was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, you kicked it off. Why?
Yeah. All right, number 5. I'm gonna kick this one off too because this is coming up in the chat. Jurassic Park.
Hell yeah. That last
And that
one
is that is my 5. That actually was my 5. Jurassic Park. So Mr. Derek Barnes, I agree with you, sir, wholeheartedly. Cookie does not. She said, leave the dang dinosaurs. Although, my bad. She's telling them to leave the dang dinosaurs alone. And I agree with you. Leave the damn dinosaurs. It was a reason why God took them out. We were not meant to live among them. Okay? We were not meant to live among them. Okay?
I'm still going to see the movie.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good movie. Like I seen it yesterday. It's a good movie, but it shouldn't have been done.
How many times can you piss off the dinosaurs, yo?
Well, and I feel like this movie should have been the movie that they did instead of like the extra one that they had Jeff Goldblum in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so many, even though they've had so many movies, like so many of the movies in the franchise have just been terrible versus you doing the first one and the last one. Like,
Yeah, I was done. I seen it, gave my review. I gave it like a 6. Chris, you tell me if you see anything different than I seen, or if you get that same feeling at you leave. The best one is still the first one and the third one.
got you. I had to watch it when I come back from my trip, but yes.
What you got for your number 5, Chris?
I am going to say, as much as I know I'm probably going to catch some heat for this, I'm okay with the heat. Home Alone. How many times y'all gonna forget this little nigga? Like, seriously. And not only did y'all forget the boy several times, y'all got a new kid that y'all forgot him too.
So, first of all, I just feel like Home Alone is just the epitome of bad white parenting. Okay? It's just
It could have been the epitome of stereotypical black parenting. Either way,
no, because black people ain't gonna forget their kids. We left if we forgot you, we left you on purpose. Okay,
agreed.
okay.
But you're still proving the point. Like we're going to Cancun or we're going to Jamaica, and oops, Dominic didn't get on the bus with us. Dominic
How did you
a
forget
weekend home by
your
himself.
child?
Like latchkey kid, whatever.
Yeah.
They should have stopped.
Let
Because
alone
my thing, how many times you gonna leave this kid alone? And then the premise is the same. You leave the kid alone. Some people trying to ransack the house. He finds some MacGyver way to keep the bad guys from getting the house. And then y'all come back and it's like, oh my god, we forgot you. We're so sorry.
No, so
No.
like for me, it was for
Yes,
me.
Derek, call CPS. Some who at these people house. Now, these people, the size of Kevin's house, every single time, you can't tell me ain't no nosy clear neighbors done seen this kid by himself buying groceries, shaving in the mirror in the bathroom, and
y'all don't
anybody
have nobody number.
get out of here with that.
Yet alone, it's the baddest one.
Right.
Yo, shout out to my brother. He in here watching. I wish the
How do you
comments
forget
would
the
pop up on
baddest,
this daggone
the
screen.
most sarcastic one? How do you forget that one?
I feel like that's the one you keep the closest.
Right. And do you remember the TV special they had, the little boy in the race car?
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Buck came back to be neighborhood security.
Yes.
Come on, bro. You too old to be talking about the McAllisters, but you.
So
Yeah, shout out to Michael Ford coming in the building. We appreciate you.
Iron Mike.
Yeah, so Home Alone would be my number 5.
I'm about to get in trouble. for that.
Brent, I'm about to call him by his real name or his other name. But Michael Ford says his number 5 is The Village.
That was a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a second one of them?
They made like 4 of them things.
Oh, I must have missed that.
They wasn't worth finding. Hey, number 5. I liked it, but it was still about 20 years too late. It's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Mm.
That was way off the mark. It was enjoyable for what it was worth. I just growing up, it should have been more than that. All of a sudden, you got a wife that's looking for you, trying to kill you, and now you still going after the chick that don't want you. Lydia is grown now, bruh, and you're dead. Just to let you know, there's nothing. Every part of you is dead. So what are we doing here? Now the daughter is your best friend. What was going on? The movie was 20 years, 25 years too late. And then Michael Keaton is surprisingly for a clear person, he's aging well.
All of them don't age badly, yo.
Some of them do.
That's why I said all of them don't.
I know all of them don't, but for the ones should be aging terribly, it's surprisingly they're not.
Najee, aka Dick Clark, says my number 5 is Saw. Yes, Lord.
Ooh,
How
I
many
forgot all
how
about
many
that.
Like
games
Jigsaw?
can you play?
That's the one with the clown with the
The wooden puppet
cinnamon
clown,
roll on
yeah.
his face, right?
Yeah.
The one with Chris Rock was terrible.
All of them was terrible outside the
Yeah.
first one. No, the second one, didn't the second one have like Shaq in it?
That's a scary movie.
Okay, they were spoofing it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Phil, what's his name? Dr. Phil was in it.
Damn, my homeboy said, Michael Ford said, Beetlejuice is a good stay at home on a rainy day movie, but not to spend $1 at the theater.
I spent that dollar at the theater. I'm sorry. I wish I'd have went to speed my food stamps instead, but it's all right.
Hell, I wish I can get food stamps. Matter of fact, never mind, because half the people that's on food stamps about to lose their benefits anyway, thanks to Congress.
That
But
old
we're-
big beautiful bill.
But we're not here for that. This is a big beautiful bush bill, but we're not here
Okay,
for that.
all
We're not
right.
here for that. We was on 5.
Yep.
Yo, what is your number 4, Chris?
We were just actually talking about it not too long ago. And it is a group of cult movies, but I'm gonna say Jaws.
It was
Like
more than one Jaws.
yes,
Hell yeah. Where you been?
I did not. Okay, so people, here's the thing. I didn't see the original Jaws movie till I was like 27.
What?
It just wasn't my bag.
You ain't getting nightmares of going in the pool, in the swimming pool, nothing like that.
First of all, I grew up in not the projects,
That's
but
me.
close to the projects. You know, we was still the hood, we was ghetto. So I ain't do beaches. We did pools. So, and I just knew back then the one time I did go to a beach, I just ain't like the sand. It didn't feel right, and then the water was browner than me. So I just always stuck to pools. I like chlorine and bleach in my water. I like to know if somebody pees in it, it turns blue. That lets me know that I'm in a safe environment, at least hygiene wise, or close to it.
So, Kevin, just so that you know, the original Jaws came out in 1975.
That was exactly 3 years before I was born.
Jaws 2 came out in 1978.
That was the year I was born.
Jaws 3D
Pause.
came out in 1983.
Stop it. They had this motherfucker in 3D.
And then Jaws the Revenge
No. I love you, Chris. You
came
know I
out in
love you.
1987.
Chris, you know I love you.
So
I'll
in the
fight
80s,
for
it was
you.
not good to be in the water.
I fight for you. I may even help you hide a body or two, but we're not just gonna move past the fact that you said in 1983, they came out with Jaws 3D.
Yes.
What?
And it was terrible. It's a terrible movie.
Any 3D movie in the 80s was terrible. Hell, any 3D movie in the 2000s was terrible. 3D movies, period, are terrible.
So, and I had to do research on this. The tagline for Jaws 3D was "The third dimension is terror."
Terrible.
Whoa.
Terrible.
No, it was just terror. That
No,
was it.
they left the Abu part off. They left the Abu part off. It was terrible.
And
Terrible.
the kicker with this one is that
3D was not popping back then. 3D was not popping back then, Naeem. Stop it.
Jaws was coming into the water park.
What? Wait a minute. What?
So it wasn't even safe for us to go to Wild World anymore,
No.
huh? It wasn't safe for us to go to Wild World, huh?
Not Wild World.
This is the piece.
Or Adventure
Pete
World.
Brody's kids battle another great white and its mom inside a water park, and then they get some help from some dolphins to get rid of the shark.
And where the hell is Shamu and Willie?
I don't know, but Bubbles and Gidget is the ones that help them get the shark out the water park.
What the stripper names?
They're straight stripper names, yo. Thank you. You beat me to it.
Bubbles.
Coming to the stage.
But then the one
Coming to the
after
stage
that,
with daddy issues. Let's give it up for
y'all stupid.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
And on stage 1, you came to see her give the best lap dances in all of Egypt. Gidget!
Someone doing the hula. Oh man, those are names right there. Thank you for that one, Chris. Oh.
Thunder and lightning for real.
Yes. Give little.
I need to see these comments. Y'all are going crazy.
This is not stripper music, Kevin.
Oh no, it's not. I mean, I don't. Oh, hold on. What?
That's Magic City music.
Right. There's no stripper music. Magic City. Look at this fool, yeah.
They come out. It's Tricky by Run DMC. Just speak to me, rapping.
No, they I don't know. Can I say it on the air? They come out to the SNL special Dick in the Box.
I can't play that. That's copyrighted. But
What?
Dick in the
it's not in a box. So we was playing that mess. Long story. I gotta tell you about that off air, y'all.
Yeah, that's an off-camera situation, but yes.
In a box, girl. Hold on. Comments. Courtney said, can't agree with you on Shaw. All the Saw movies was great. She says it's like 4 or 5 Jaws movies. Derek said Meg. I haven't seen the second one yet to make that comment. Because
trash.
Oh, trash.
Yeah, it really wasn't good.
Trash. First of all, the first Meg just made the non-trash list. Jason Statham fighting the shark like it's a person.
Let me see here. Nas says, remember Nightmare on M Street 3D? Unfortunately, I do remember that.
Oh, I forgot all about they did that in 3D.
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Nas says that's thick mustache music. I guess the song I was just playing.
You
And
know what that is. That's that porno.
Courtney, how do you know that Magic City is? Matter of fact, I don't even want to know how you know Magic City is great. Keep that to yourself. Keep that to yourself. I don't even want to know why you know Magic City is great. Okay. Okay. Ew. This goes back to people that eat at the strip clubs. Remember, we had that conversation sometime.
Yeah.
I don't want glitter in my wings, yo. I don't want glitter on my barbecue wings. Ew. Why these taste like sweat and depression?
Stop it.
Wow. All my fries smell like baby oil.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Yeah. No Diddy.
Take that.
Oh my God. Why does beer taste like daddy issues? All right.
Wow. She's stripping you telling her whole life. Give me my bag, you know.
When I was 7 years old. No, never mind. Here, just go. Let's go.
I'm not
Chris,
participating
I need
in
that
this
one.
level of shenanigans.
I'm sorry, you said what now?
Thank you.
What did you say? You what with the shenanigans?
I say I do not participate in this level of shenanigans.
Not at least not on
yes,
camera. You
would.
don't.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
At least not on camera.
Facts.
Well, if a cat. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
All right. So, do y'all have any honorable mentions before we get to number 3?
Yeah, I do. Blair
Go.
Witch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blair Witch.
Why
Should have
did
been
they
a
do
first one-
standalone movie.
The first one was such a great concept.
Yes.
Like it was a great concept idea, and then everyone after that was just y'all not on DVDs yet. Why are you still making VHS tapes movies?
Why are we killing black and white people?
All right, y'all ain't got no color. Why y'all always green? Why
Why?
you shooting everything in night vision? Stop.
I got one for you. Space Jam.
Ooh.
LeBron should have been benched for that one.
Should have been.
Oh, house party.
Mm.
Yeah. First of all, you
Yeah.
grown. It's your own house.
Yeah.
You literally broke into someone's house. You broke into to have a party. You think it would be that easy to break into LeBron's house? Seriously, bro?
Nah. We're not even gonna do that one.
I haven't even seen the second house party. When I heard he was doing, I was
didn't
like
bother.
trash.
Yeah, I didn't.
I was
bother.
like trash.
We made a
the
place stopped at 3. We should have stopped right there.
yeah.
Once Immature and TLC got in it was over. Let your body flow. Put you in the middle.
Side note about Immature. Do y'all remember that first song they came out with? Their very first song called Munchies.
I got the munch.
Oh yeah, that was them.
Do you know what that song was about?
Now that when you got older, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those songs you realize what about when you got older.
Yeah, because they
You
wasn't
didn't
talking about
realize-
potato chips.
That they was not talking about potato chips.
Cause you realize that they didn't write it.
They was talking about peaches.
Right, but that comes from people who are writing for adults.
Right, but these are kids.
Exactly.
Where it is, Kels wrote it.
Why am I not surprised?
Can they get beep beep?
Hey, first of all, don't knock Kels. His remix was always the best choice,
Oh,
yo.
absolutely.
His remixes is normally I don't do this, but bring him up a little piece of that remix. I ain't trying to play it cool. Y'all, come on now. The remix to Ignition was the truth, yo.
Exactly.
Even with Nick
Naeem,
Cannon in the video.
Exactly.
What to see? We didn't need another Space Jam.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not,
Come to grips with it, Kevin. Come to grips with it.
it's the word. I'm not saying that word. Naeem said he did write for most of them. Why are we clapping, Courtney? Why are we clapping? Body parts.
Oh man.
Now I'm not trying to be rude.
Now that song is in your head now.
It is. It's the remix to Ignition. Having fresh out the kitchen. That was my joint, yo. You know what?
I got another honorable mention too.
What's that?
The Joker.
The Joker do let do that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
just
the
not
one with what's the name in it?
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
But she's a great actor, though. Lady Gaga's a great actor.
She played her part. It was the fact that they turned it into a musical, and we was like, "Wait a minute, bro."
Like I did not sign up for this.
Speaking of Joker, Derek did mention Batman. I wanted to ask you, Derek, if you're still with us, which Batman are you talking about? Like the Michael Keaton's Batmans or the Dark Knight Batmans?
No matter. He's wrong.
Batman,
No.
Robin.
No, because the Dark Knight's mates, like you had to do sequels for the Dark Knight. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. And then the Batmans.
The ones with Val Kilmer
Yeah.
and Michael Keaton. Yeah.
They should have stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Seeing Michael Keaton reprise Batman and
It's a flag.
Yeah, in the Flash movie, I was like, yo, that was kind of deep. That was kind of
Lets
dope.
me know I was old.
Oh, yo, I'm so glad Brian is not here because
I know you saw that comment.
Nas said Superman movies
You saw it.
need to
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
I didn't say Batman. Somebody said Batman in here. I thought it was you, Dark. I apologize, sir. I can't find a comment now because my page don't refresh. But this is why I wish the comments was popping up in the platform. I don't know what's going on. But I thought it was you, Dark. I apologize. But somebody said Batman. And I agree. The Superman, all DC movies need to stop.
You know they're not. You know they're not finna stop that.
Not that James Gunn is about to redo the whole thing. Oh.
Hopefully, he does a good job. Now I'm not James Gunn. I believe in him, but I do think hopefully he can have fun with it. Superman being played. Shut up, yo.
Bye, yo.
Oh, it was Courtney that said Batman. Okay, it was Courtney that said Batman.
Go back to work.
Why people in my neighborhood still letting off fireworks? And
Well,
no,
I just heard something from mine too.
and no, I do
got
not
one for
live
you,
in a
and I know
color-based
somebody
neighborhood.
on this podcast gonna be mad when I say.
All right, Derek said Aquaman. Derek said Aquaman. All right, okay, I said you said Batman. Courtney, calm down. Derek said Aquaman.
I agree.
Aquaman movies are funny, yo.
It looked fake.
It do. The CGI in those movies is horrible, which makes me mad.
You CGI somebody in water. Pull a Black Panther and get your ass in the tub.
How do you, first of all, dude, your body is 100% water. I mean, other than the fact you are like part human or some weirdness. How do you get drunk so easy?
It's quite possible. I can believe that because your body is 98% water and you still 96 or whatever it is, and if you drink enough alcohol, you be drunk.
It's just
It takes
like
a minute. It takes a minute.
No matter how long it take, you still gonna get it.
It's just weird to me. I don't know. That's the only thing about Aquaman that doesn't make sense to me. Before you say that's the only thing, that's the only weird, super weird thing that doesn't make sense to me. Aquaman itself doesn't make sense to me.
Poor writing. It's poor trash.
It is. It is. And Jason caught a bad rep, but he's a great actor. But he tried his best to do work with what he had.
Stick with Fast and the Furious, kid. You live longer.
And if you're gonna throw a bag at me like that, I'm gonna catch that bag too.
Fact.
Alrighty, people, we are at number three. I'm gonna have to get that for the countdown when we do these countdowns, y'all get them echo those, you know.
Oh boy.
One. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th.
No,
they should have stopped when he went into space.
They should have stopped before they got to space. They should have stopped before he got to New York. Like, no,
New York was hilarious.
No. Why is he outside Crystal Lake?
That is true. That is true. They should have stopped at Jason Goes to Hell.
They should have stopped at Jason versus Freddy.
Yeah, that was after Jason Goes to Hell.
What? Now I'm gonna get buddy. Okay, so Nicole says, I'm calling by my middle name. Sorry, Courtney says they can make Aquaman movies as much as they want as long as they get Jason. No, just because they got him, and I get you can just look if you want to look at him, pull him up on the internet. He's everywhere. Okay, if you want to look at a shirtless Jason Momoa, just look him up online.
Wait a minute. Bring your tone down with that. Calm down. It's okay.
What? I'm just saying.
Don't say it so aggressively.
No, I'm just saying. No, we ain't gotta. You ain't gotta keep making Aquaman movies because you want to see him half naked. Look it up online. Get a picture. Screenshot it. So
she's doing that right
now. Michael, Brandon,
1 o'clock show.
Michael, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, sir, because he said his number 3 is Sonic the Hedgehog. Dude, I'm gonna disagree with you. Those Sonic movies are phenomenal, yo. They've done a great job with these Sonic movies. Chris, you got the face like you disagree. Go on Twitter. He just told Courtney go on Twitter.
Wow.
Why are you covering your face, Chris?
Because I kind of agree with him.
What?
The last one was fire with Shadow. I'm sorry.
That last one, and then we about to get the third. The Sonic movies are done very well. The CGI is
I'm not
great.
negating that the way that the movie is made is bad. I don't like the stories just are not good.
How are the stories not good? They're probably the most accurate thing on the planet right now.
Mm,
Or maybe the two actors are not good because Tika something should be doing something different.
agreed.
Nah, I like the actors in this movie.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
definitely like
kinda,
Tika. I mean, yeah, the actors. Yeah.
they could have left it at the first one. Like I don't really think it needed a sequel.
No, it does because it tells Sonic has a whole saga with him.
I,
Every other episode,
I
every
played
other
the
show is a
game.
new person.
He has a whole saga. So you're probably going to say that they shouldn't do, which is already in production if it's not done yet, the new Mario movie.
Yeah, it's done. Peaches.
I think they're just certain like
Peaches,
I
peaches,
get it.
peaches.
I get that, these gaming characters have like tons of games because people keep creating opportunities for them to do the games. Just because there's 999 Mario games don't mean that you got to make 999 Mario movies.
I don't think they're going to make 999 Mario movies. I think they're just going to stick to the core, which is the same thing that they're doing with Sonic. Courtney, you got me confused. Are you talking about Jason or Michael when you say they should have stopped at H20? Because H20, if
Michael
H20,
Myers.
that's Michael Myers. But we were talking about Jason.
He got
So,
beat up by Buster Rhymes.
yo, Jason got shot, blown up, set on fire, thrown in a volcano, and somehow survives.
He's
Got
dead.
took out of his
He is
body.
dead.
Somebody ate his heart and got back into a new body, which made him a whole new body from the same body he had back in '85.
His head was decapitated, yo. That was a whole movie with his head, and I'm a huge Halloween fan. His head got decapitated in one of the
Well, I was talking
movies.
about Jason. First of all, Michael
Oh,
Myers was
Jason? Oh, yeah, Jason was
a tree
different.
shredder on
He's
the last.
dead. They're zombies. Like
But your body is gone.
But
they come back.
but okay, so let's go with the zombie logic that you just said here, okay? The zombie logic is once you shoot them in the head or decapitate them, they're dead. They're separated from their brain and their body. So Jason and Michael, both of these have been done to on several occasions. Okay, at least at some point when you kill Jason, Jason's dead. Jason's dead for the moment. You can end the movie, roll the credits. No, you
And,
kill Michael. Michael shows up at the end of the movie, and you like,
and,
for real?
and how many times did Freddy do that?
Well, Freddy's an entity. He's not even real. He's
How
a
many
nightmare.
how many times did Chucky do that?
Oh, Chucky was just built different.
They
That was on my
burned
list.
Chucky at the end of the movie.
Chucky was just built different, yo.
And the SOB got a TV show.
Right.
Right.
And then Chucky got a girlfriend.
Chucky had a whole wife and got her pregnant.
So
And got her pregnant.
again,
Wait, what?
make it make sense.
You ain't know that, yo?
I started watching Chucky after the third one.
Yeah, he got
I
he got
stopped
his
after the
girlfriend.
first one, and I didn't even want to see the first one.
No,
I
I
did,
always
you
enjoyed the
Damn you lie.
I always enjoyed the Child's Play movie. Not the very first one though, because I was a kid, and I had a My Buddy doll, and I was
I
probably
have
one of the,
balls somewhere in here.
and I was probably one of the few black people that actually had a black My Buddy doll. Yeah. My buddy wasn't my buddy for like 5 months. He was buried in my closet under some dirty socks and drawers.
My
You ain't
my
had no
mama
friends
had a
growing up.
porcelain doll that they broke the back of it too.
Uh-huh.
The dolls that like tilt their head and play music. And it went off one time, and that was the first and the last time I ever sat in the room. It's the first and the last time my mama ever saw that porcelain figure, and I never watched another Child Play movie again.
Mm.
No,
Naeem says his number 3 is Ghostbusters. I wanted to shout that out.
I like that second one.
Frozen Empire. The Ant-Man made it funny.
Um, Courtney says, I love Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I love the female Ghostbusters was very underrated. That was
Yeah,
a very
it
good
was a good
movie.
movie.
They should have stopped there because didn't they just do a reboot with the original cast?
Yeah, where like it was like some ghosts or some spirits that came back.
Yeah, Frozen Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
I haven't seen it.
What number we on?
Courtney says she had a kid sister.
I got an older brother.
Kid sister was
Did you
the
buy 'em at Toys R Us?
Kid sister was the female version of the My Buddy doll. It was for the girls,
Oh,
yo.
I remember them.
Michael says Chucky the real OG. You know what? I don't care, Naeem. I rep the fact that I had a My Buddy doll. Like that was my boy. My mama got him for me for Christmas one year, and tragically he died in a dryer accident. So it was tragic, yo. So as I was getting older, my sister decided that it would be better for me or better for her and for me to take all of the stuff that brought me pleasure as a child, like my stuffed animal, my buddy doll, whatever. And I come home one day and all this stuff is gone. It is completely gone. So fast forward many years later, we in the house that my mother bought. And for some reason, I'm in the basement and I see this plastic bag tucked in the corner. I go, what the hell is this? And I grabbed the bag because I see the stuffed animals. So I'm seeing like this instant childhood memories come like this is mine. This was mine. Like so now I'm looking at I'm like if I see my sister, I'm murdering her. Like yo,
this is
like,
mine.
this is right. So in the midst of all the stuffed animals was my buddy doll. I was super excited. I'm like, this is nostalgia for me. I washed them, put them in the washing machine. I was like, I'm gonna get you cleaned up. I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna put you on my dresser because you were from my childhood, some of the best parts of my childhood. I'm gonna put you on my dresser, and you're just gonna be there. Throw them in the washing machine, wash them, throw them in the dryer. Woke up the next morning, went to get them out, whole face cracked in half. That was the day my childhood died. That was the day my childhood. You ever seen what was it? A League of Their Own? That song that Madonna did. This was used to be my playground. That song was playing in my head.
We really doing it today?
Yeah, yo. It was so sad.
Really
It was
doing it today?
so sad, yo.
I got another one for you.
This used to be
Leprechaun.
my
What number are we on?
dream. We're on 3.
Okay.
We're
What
on
you got,
3.
Chris?
Oh, what did I have for 3?
Then what did you have?
Grease.
Oh shoot. Who said Chucky's gay?
I don't know. Somebody did.
That wasn't done up. For real, Daniel.
You know it had to be him.
Somebody liked the comments. So
No,
it's not on
he
you,
did
it's
it.
your
He
fault.
did it under the Two Fat Guys banner. So he commented as Two Fat Guys. I'm like, I didn't because I didn't see it at first. It was also was Chucky's gay. I was like, who did that? And I'm like, Two Fat Guys, but that wasn't me.
But
yeah, my number 3 is Grease. They should have left that the original.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, Courtney. Leave me alone, Courtney. Talking about the tag says don't tumble dry. I hope an old person poop on you tonight.
What?
She works in a nursing home. She's a CNA.
Oh, I don't watch that channel.
You don't watch that channel. Okay, why you say Grease? Why you say Grease, Chris? I don't know
So
if you're eating sunflower seeds or pistachios, but whatever you're eating very patiently.
it's it's candy. Let's just leave it at that. It
Candy, candy.
I
so
think just like
yeah,
candy.
the original Grease was made in 1971. Grease 2 came out in 1982.
And then
Michelle
John Rue
Pfeiffer,
and Ashanti did a video.
yeah, Michelle
Go.
Pfeiffer was not believable as a high school student.
Who?
What? Hold up. You
Did
said
she say
Michelle
Michelle
Pfeiffer?
Pfeiffer? Like Catwoman?
Uh huh.
You know what that deserves? You know what that deserves?
Uh oh. 2 thumbs down.
Um, like it just wasn't good.
It
Like the
wasn't
original
good.
one was Olivia Newton-John was the goody two shoes, and John Travolta was the bad boy.
And they were old then, but they just look
Right.
good for their age.
So then in the second one, they flipped the roles. So Michelle Pfeiffer, her character, because she's a pink lady, so she was like the rough and tough, I rock rough and stuff with no afro puffs. That was her character. And then there was this British kid who transferred to the school who was like the squeaky clean like boy next door. So the premise was exactly the same. They just switched the gender role and continue with the movie. She just she looked like a high school student who had been left behind 10 years. Like it just wasn't good.
Oh,
She was the only 25-year-old in high school.
Right.
Mm. I'm gonna get out of here one day, Mama. I promise. Stop
So
laughing. Can't
so
stop
yeah.
laughing, bro.
yeah, yeah. Baby, just go get your GED. I don't want my GED, mama. I want my high school diploma. I want to be something. Baby, you 23 years old in high school. You ain't gonna be shit yet, okay? You
Yeah,
ain't
you're
shit
dumb.
yet. You're
Face it, your child's dumb as hell. Your child is dumb. He's left behind and frontwards
Like they belonged in an alternative school.
with 2 people and 2 helmets. Make do.
Thank you, Naeem. Thank you for agreeing with me.
I've never seen. So here's the thing. Uh, I definitely never seen Grease 2, and I most definitely never seen Grease 1.
Dang, you ain't see the first one?
Mm-mm. So my thing was Grease was one of those movies that you will always hear people talk about growing up and how it's such a good movie, great movie. And then I wasn't into my, I guess you can say, musical
Yeah.
phase at that time. So I've just never seen it.
My personal opinion,
it's just never been my thing.
Crybaby was better. My personal opinion.
Stop it.
Please, Mr. Jailer.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that was way better than Grease. That's gonna be a battle question.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know I'm gonna keep talking this. I'm gonna keep talking that. TikTok about to go crazy. Please, Mr. Jailer. Let
All
you
right. Did you do your number 3, Danny?
Belly.
I agree. I
That was
Belly.
the second
100%
one?
agree. It was straight to DVD with the game.
Yeah, it
And
shouldn't
wasn't what's that comedian name that's on Wildin' Out?
done with DC.
Yeah, wasn't he in it?
Yeah, it should stop. It should never been done.
It
Game,
should.
you're a good rapper. Stay there.
First of all, he can't talk. So what made you think he was gonna be good as an actor in a movie?
Listen,
He
what makes you
can't
think
talk.
I can't get my money right? Where my money, Spice?
Did you just give him a list, yo?
Okay,
Did you just give him a list?
get my money, Spice. I got a list, bro. I can't have my tongue is too heavy to be talking at the time. That's why I don't talk.
Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. I'm trying, God. I'm trying. I really am.
What?
I'm trying. Okay. That was why was that your movie?
Belly or Crybaby?
Oh, I think she meant Crybaby because she just said same now about refuse to watch Belly 2. All right, I was confused. You, I was about to get nervous.
I was too.
Nah, so Belly one. So all right, can I be honest with you?
Oh God, you about
Can
to
we
make
be
my stomach
honest? Can we really be honest,
If
yo?
you really getting ready to say it was a good movie, Kevin, I'm not coming.
You ain't like the first Belly.
Belly one. No, I like Belly one, but in theory, Belly one was a bad movie. Visually, it was a bad movie. It was shot. It was a 90-minute music video. The way it was shot.
When you got DMX, Method Man, Ja Rule, and Nas and TLC in one
No,
video,
no,
it's a
no,
Grammy Award show. So people getting killed. People get killed at the
no.
Grammy.
Because what's the guy name that directed it?
Hype Williams.
Yeah, Hype Williams. Like he shot it as if he was doing one of his music videos. The
Listen,
movie shouldn't have been shot like that.
listen. When they
It was
came
a
on and
great
she was laying in the bed with the baby on the fluorescent light,
dude.
perfect.
Every scene after that was just like you had very little light scenes. When they was in Nebraska, you had daylight. It was a scene when Nas and the best scene to me in the movie is
The
when
breath scene?
Nas the
The
what?
You
Is
heard
when
it too, right, Chris?
I said the best scene in the
No, you
movie.
didn't.
Well, excuse me. The best scene in the movie to me was when Nas was talking to the little kid and they was kind of reenacting the One Love.
Oh yeah.
So to me, that was like the best scene in the movie.
Don't be mad.
Now I'm tired of y'all coming for me. Like y'all know I can't talk. And we got a whole talking podcast. But to me, that was the best scene in the movie. So now y'all making me self-conscious about saying this word. Uh,
Try
but,
another word.
but other than that, I didn't really think like I don't have nothing against Belly One, other than the fact I just think it was poorly shot. You was watching a 90-minute Hype Williams music video without the music.
You gonna get yours, B. What we got? What we got? Number 2?
Naive. Oh shoot. Chris, this is for you.
I saw it.
Naive says, I'd rather watch Chris tear this candy up all night versus Belly 2.
Facts.
Not co-signing. And Courtney says, okay, hear me out. I don't think we need as many honey movies. We only needed one, just
Right.
one.
Honey.
Honey.
What was that? What's that?
I'm
That
confused.
dancing move with Jessica Alba.
Oh,
Stop.
that's what it was, Chris?
I don't know.
Oh,
The dancing with Jessica Alba, bro. Stop. See, look at that.
because now
2 out of 3 black people never seen it before. Yeah, nah.
Hold on.
We didn't need Never Save the Last Dance.
Agreed.
If you make another one, I don't think it was the last dance.
It was the next to last dance.
Right. Save the other dance, part 2.
Makai fight for Jessica Alba, Zachary, Isaiah Williams, Romeo Miller, Missy
Yeah.
Elliott, Joy Byron.
I was just getting ready to say Joe Biden, like for real.
No.
Oh, he
Lynette
definitely old now.
McGee, David
I'm coming with
Moscow. Huh. Never heard of this movie before. So, Honey is a 2003 American dance film directed by Billy Woodruff.
Yep.
It stars Jessica Alba, Makai Pfeiffer, Romeo, and a bunch of other people.
And to your question, Billy Woodruff is another music video director.
Oh no, I know who Billy Woodruff is. Genuine, Jada. So evidently the Locks is in this.
Yeah, they all in there.
Like the Locks, Bilal.
Yeah, it was. She was enjoying a dance competition, doing many music videos for man, directly to MTV. There you go.
Mm,
That
it's a
only got
reason
played
why I
on
never heard
BET
of this
like
movie.
twice.
It was a reason why I never heard of that movie. What's the name? Naeem says my number 2 is Stepping Up.
Yeah, they stepping up, and they on the cruiser stepping up, and ain't none of them joining no fraternity, but there's a lot of stepping,
Right. Where are we stepping to?
and we stepping for freedom. We going down the road. What we
Not
doing?
stepping for freedom.
What was the one with Chris Brown? He got
Drum? No, that wasn't a drum line.
no.
We ain't need another one of them either.
No. The second drum line was good.
Hey,
Second
glow in the
drum
dark
line was good.
drumsticks.
I like the second drum line.
No.
No, what was the movie with Chris Brown? He was dancing and he was somebody's brother.
And he
He
died.
was in
Yeah.
I don't know what it was called, but he died.
Stomp the Yard.
Yeah,
Start the Yard. We ain't need more of them either. It was a bunch of them too.
Thank you, Naeem.
Oh, it ain't pop up on my end.
What about? Oh, I got another. Go ahead. What do you think?
All right, so we are jumping to number 2 because now I got ahead of us. So now I already said his number 2 was Stepping Up. What is your number 2, Dan?
The Rage Carrie 2. I didn't need no more Carrie movies.
So I mean, somebody in your background disagreed with you because they started throwing stuff when you said that.
I know, like
No, listen, I just dropped something on the floor and I want to try and pick it up because it's messing with the mic. Carrie.
Anyway.
Carrie. No more Carrie. I'm about to say no more damn zombie movies. First of all, 28 years later, this should never been made.
Yeah, you went from 28 days to 28 years. How we do that, people?
Minutes. I'm sorry, yo. I had a moment. I apologize.
You good. You good. This might be the 4th show you get out of not getting put in time out.
For the first part, Hollywood, y'all need to be more creative. Ryan Coogler is saving Hollywood right now by himself. Him and Jordan Peele.
man, listen.
Y'all push the emergency button and let the black people free. And look what we did. We made sinners. We made how Blade's supposed to be.
That's what happens when you deny our freedom.
Right. We bite the I'm sorry. I'm not doing this. Somebody take me.
Who number 2 next?
You, man.
Go ahead, Chris. Somebody
Okay.
else go.
It's gonna be a little controversial.
White man can't jump.
No, the next Karate Kid.
Oh, you talking about the one that was actually called The Next Karate Kid?
The one with Hilary Swank in it.
Hilary Swank.
They should have left that movie on the cutting room floor.
When she was hitting people like this.
Yeah, like
a retarded goose.
No.
A retarded goose? A retarded goose.
You ain't see her fight stance in this movie, bro.
I did. I've seen every Karate Kid movie ever made except for the last one.
The new one with Jackie Chan is hard though.
The new one?
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one.
That's good.
But I've seen every Karate Kid movie. It's a reason why you don't remember the next Karate Kid. If she was suburban, it's like, at least with Daniel, he came from Jersey. And let's be honest, a lot of the ass whoopings Daniel Court was brought upon himself, okay?
Not me.
Okay. But Hilary Swank, you was raised in the suburbs. You came from a 2-parent household.
No internet, so you couldn't get internet bullied.
Right. You wasn't like Daniel, who had to move from a whole nother state to California because your parents got divorced and your mother got a new job with a station wagon where you had to roll down the hill to pop the clutch to get the start. Okay? You had a good life, man.
No, Courtney, it's not that I don't think clear people can do Kung Fu. It's just I don't think Hilary Swank can do Kung Fu.
How you go from that to turn around and you being the lawyer in the next movie? What we doing here?
Right.
You ain't fighting no crimes.
It was just a terrible transition to her.
Now, if you got the girl that's playing Ironheart to be the next Karate Kid, that's something different. She probably
Shut
make a
up.
few.
No,
You're going too far, Dan. You're going too
we
far.
are. We
You
are,
think
Dan.
so?
Yeah.
You're going too far.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back, girl. Bring it back.
Like I was cool with Daniel growing up and like
I
trying
was
to
cool with you
be,
too.
Miyagi Do, Joe, all kind of stuff, and then Cobra Kai. Like that was a natural transition into the series or whatever. And even this last one that they getting ready to do, the Karate Kid Legends, like again, the premise of what the movie looks like it's about, like to me, fits with the original storyline.
I even
So
like the one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
like I'm cool. Even the one with Lil crazy Will Smith and Jada Jr. That's even an outside layer. Like that's on the outside too. Like, and I love me some Jackie Chan. But again, that one felt like a reboot almost. But that Hillary Swank was just like a reasonable man in a tailored suit wrench in the whole Karate Kid franchise.
So I like the the said Will Smith,
She
Jaden
said
Smith,
Jada Jr.
Jaden Jr. As you ethically called him.
Not letting that
Um,
go, by the way.
um, I like that movie because I think it was a good. If it was to be a reboot, it was a good reboot because it kept to the origin of the original one. I always will laugh at the fact when Jaden was crying. He was like, "I just want to go home." Like I don't know why. It was not a funny moment in the movie. It was a very sensitive part of the movie, but yet for whatever reason, my brain decided to laugh, and I laughed out loud. I LOL'd, and I LOL continuously, and I don't know why. Even now, when I think about it, I want to laugh because his face, it was the tear. He felt that. I really felt like he was telling the people, I don't want to do this damn movie. I want to go home. All right? So maybe it was
My,
maybe
my daddy made me do it.
right, my daddy made me do it. This is the second movie he put me in. Um
I can't.
um but no, I'm with you on that. Hillary Swank, God bless her, but no. It's a reason why she never mentions Karate Kid on her resume. I'm sorry. The next Karate Kid
I
on her
mean,
resume.
since we're going to stay this route, I guess we should go ahead and put Men in Black in there too, huh?
Mm.
Here comes the Man in Black.
It's like,
Galaxy Defenders.
I mean,
what is it? Four of them?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the last one he had to go get Kane. Because Kane
yeah.
was a full blown civilian and he didn't remember nothing.
I think the last one, Thor was in it.
Who?
Thor, Chris Hemsworth.
I don't remember. I just know he had to
See?
go get K back.
Yeah, that was three, and then they did four had Thor in it and Tessa Thompson.
Okay. I've never seen the fourth one then, so yeah,
See,
no.
nobody did. We're gonna keep going with the Will Smith aspect. Independence Day, because there's three of those, and only one of them had Will Smith.
Are you
Yeah.
serious? It's 3 Independence Days?
Well, they're making the third one, and Will Smith ain't in that one either.
Oh.
But Vivica is.
I don't like her.
Chill before she set it off.
I feel like she's the most overrated, underacting person ever in history. Like,
She does Carfield, baby.
right. I was going to say, even in the car show commercial, she is just horrible. I've never liked Vivica A. Fox. You gotta make sure you say A, not to get her confused with some other Vivica Fox. And you know what? And shout out to the original Vivica Fox because she made Vivica A. Fox put the initial in her name. She was like, no, I've been a model. I've been going off of this. Yeah, that's how she wound up with the middle initial in her name. Because she was just Vivica Fox, but there was a model with the same name who already had claim to it. Like, that's how she was known. and they went back and forth, and the courts is like, no, you need to change your name.
Oh, okay.
So that's how she wound up Vivica A. Fox.
Good for her.
Something I never knew. Got to
Yeah.
know. That's
So
what
yeah, but I just feel like she just never been a good actor to me, yo.
What's the procedure when there's a gun to your head? Set it off.
Bye.
The movie wasn't that bad.
All right. Shout out to Nicole Campbell. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We are talking about our personal top 6 movies that should have never had a sequel. And as much as I'm a fan of this series, I gotta do my number 2 is RoboCop. RoboCop.
Yeah, it's about 5, 6 of them. A TV show. Yeah.
I think Netflix or Amazon is doing a RoboCop TV series now. Like they're in the production of it. Huh?
Amazon.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not a fan. Even the reboot movie was cool when they had the black RoboCop.
That one's pretty decent.
That was pretty decent, but it shouldn't have been made. Like, dude, stop. Because you changed the whole origin in that movie. Like, you start off with the original, then you flipped it because Murphy didn't remember anything. Like, he didn't remember anything. His family did not know he existed. They told him he was dead, the whole nine. In the reboot, it was like, oh no, your husband remembers you. And he remembered his family. And he remembered all of them until something happened and it was like, reset him. No. So that's my number 2. Like, the video game was freaking phenomenal. Way long overdue for him to get a good video game.
Anybody got any honorable mentions? Another one?
I'm gonna say Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, well, hold on. You mean Dumber and Dumber?
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
or Dumber and
Whichever
Dumber? Because there's
Whatever
3
it
of
is.
them. There's 3 of them.
They
The
shouldn't
last-
have did it.
The second
3?
one, yeah. Yeah, it's the second. The third one is when he finds out he has a daughter.
Oh, she's the dumbest.
Nah, she's actually the smartest. But there's a scene in the last one. That's probably the best scene.
There's another one?
Yeah, it was 3 of them, yeah. But there was a scene in the last one where they're like in this nursing home and they're talking to this old lady and he's trying to find something. Like Jim Carrey's character is trying to find something. And then, yeah, it was 2 masks, moderator. And then he stuck his hand underneath the sheets and she was like, nope, closer. Nope, that's not it. Right there. Yeah, keep going. And when he realized where his hand was at, all you heard was this suction noise. Like I can't do it. But it was a suction noise. And when he pulled his hand up, his hand was like this. And my man went, and dust just came out his hand, y'all. Best scene ever in that movie. My man went, and he just started cringing.
Wow.
But I agree with you, Chris. Yeah, I feel like after Dumber and Dumber, they should have stopped. Like the second one, they should have stopped. It should have been a third one.
Wow.
Like and yeah, I think I saw the third one. I barely remember the third one. I just remember that scene. I remember that scene, and then I remember them. They was on the Tonight Show, and they showed that scene, and I remember Questlove just fell out laughing. Like all you heard was Questlove in the background, was just crying, laughing from that scene. And there was some good scenes in the movie, but it shouldn't have been made. I agree with you wholeheartedly. It was just Any other honorable mentions from y'all too? Well, you said Dumber and Dumber, so no, that's you, Chris. Why do I need to go to bed, Courtney?
Honestly,
honest, as much as I love these movies,
James
Police
Bond.
Academy.
Police Academy. Wow.
Police Academy.
Damn, I ain't seen a Police Academy in years.
In forever, yeah.
I have them on box set. My kids gave them to me one year for Christmas on box set. I love the movies, but after a while, it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff.
The Lion King.
Ooh.
I 100% agree with you. I think Disney remakes and sequels are crap.
Overkill. Moana 2 was terrible.
Are you saying that
Moana 2 was terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't great.
Mulan 2 shouldn't have went there.
It went straight to DVD too. So
Right.
like, ugh.
Shrek is the only one that survives.
And it's not Disney though.
I know. DreamWorks. Shrek is the best.
so?
No more Austin Powers.
So I'm not saying I don't love the movies because I respect the franchise. I just feel like at a certain point they should have stopped making them.
For the Lion King?
No, Police Academy. And as much as I'm a Rocky fan, like I love the Rocky movies. After 5, they should have stopped. Really 4. We said house party, Courtney. Really 4. We should have stopped at the Rocky 4. And I love the Rocky series all the way up to Creed. But Rocky 4? No. Stop at 4. Rocky 5 was pointless, and I get why they did. I think Rocky 6 because they had to end it the way it started. So I get that. You just can't leave it hanging with 5.
Fighting in the street.
Say what? That's 5. That's Rocky 5.
What?
That's Rocky 5. That's when he fought Tommy Guns, who was an actual boxer, and lost his debut fight after the movie was released.
That movie was over quick. Die Hard. That's my number 1.
I was gonna say that, but I knew somebody was gonna bring it up.
That's my number 1. Too many. After this one with Samuel L. Jackson, we should have stopped right there.
That was the second one, right? Or the third one?
Third.
Okay.
Third. We should have stopped right there. Samuel Jackson with the ice on the cake for that one. That was it.
Yeah, I feel like Samuel L. Jackson, or as people call him Sam Jackson, like I'm his friend and whatnot. Sammy, there goes Christmas. It is not a Christmas movie, sir. We had this debate. Don't even. We're not going back down this rabbit hole. We are not going back down this rabbit hole. I agree with you. I think after Samuel L. Jackson popped up, they should have stopped him.
If he's in your movie, that's the end. If he's in your movie, that's the end.
Is this the end? Yes, it is. Did you just New Edition? Yeah, I went there. I don't think so, Dan. All the Die Hard movies were great. They were not great, Courtney. Stop lying. They were not all great.
That's the group of people that believe in the Christmas movie. So, they're all going to say that movie was great.
Yeah, and they also do drugs. It was cool. They also do recreational drugs.
I agree with you, Kevin. My number one.
No, hold on. I'm sorry, Chris. You know what? Nah, I'm with you. The Death Wish movies, I'm so with you. Because I was literally talking to somebody about this the other day. Because they was home watching them. It was like they watched the Death Wish movies. I was like, yo, how?
Why Charles Bronson Death Wish?
Yeah. Charles Bronson Death Wish, and even Bruce Willis's Death Wish. They should have stopped. Okay? They should have stopped with the Death Wish movies, yo. Fam, let's go down. Okay, the first movie, I get it. Your wife and your daughter was raped and murdered. I understand that.
I wouldn't even seen that movie.
All right, I'm pissed. You're pissed. You need to go seek revenge as a cop. So you know what? The law won't help. The thing I've been standing up for all this time won't come and support me. I'm going to go become a vigilante. I'm going to revenge my family, and I'm going to take these gangs out. I'm fine with that. Bro, you moved to San Francisco. Nobody knows you there. You moved to San Francisco and you fall in love, meet this beautiful woman, and the same thing happens. She gets raped and murdered.
Maybe it's you.
Okay? That and my son Damon, and one day me and my son Damon, we watched all of the Death Wish movies. And you know the one common question my son asked me? The one common question my son asked me, and I never thought about it till he asked me. Where's he keep getting the guns from? You don't know anybody in San Francisco, and yet you managed to get a whole arsenal of weapons to murder an entire town. Who keeps giving him guns? Stop giving
See,
him guns and stop getting in relationships. Become a monk. Stop dating. Because everybody you fall in love, mail order, I hate you, Naeem. Everybody you fall in love with dies of a violent, horrible death. You are just like the dude from Taken. It's because of you that your family, you're a horrible father and husband. And that's my number one. I'm going to segue right into it. Taken is my number one.
I thought about that movie too.
Man,
I did. I was like, that's another one. But
Take, taken. Like, come
mm,
on, yo. The first one I get. Your daughter's off in Paris. She's hard headed. She followed none of your fucking advice. You know what? I get it. I tell you over the phone, let it go. I'm gonna come find you. I'm gonna murder you. You don't take me serious, so I come
have a
find
special
you.
set of skills.
Right, I come find you and murder you and your entire bloodline along the way.
and now
Okay,
you're mad. And now you're mad.
right. I
Yeah.
warned you. Okay.
What's your number one, Chris?
My number one is gonna be Major League Two.
Ooh, come on now. That was a great spoof movie.
I love Major League. Like the movie itself was amazing. Major League Two, however, somebody was throwing some darts at a dartboard of ideas and just said, "Let's see if this one will stick."
Yeah, that person was called Charlie Sheen because he's
Uh,
the same one. He's the same
And
one.
all the crack that he was smoking and the alcohol that he was drinking didn't pan out this time.
He wasn't
And
winning.
let's let's not forget Hot Shots and Hot
Part
Shots
deux.
Part
Hot
Two.
shots part deux.
What
Yeah,
the?
agreed. And here's the rub, Kevin. The
I love
second
a good
Hot
rub.
Shots, I like that one.
That one
I
was
did
hard
not
though.
like the second Major League.
We're men, manly men. We're men at
You have no
times.
marbles.
They could have done a second to that, and I would have watched it before I watched Major League Two.
Robin Hood.
Yes, Men in Tights.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yes.
Sing it, Kevin. We're men, manly men. We're men at times.
Yeah, no. Michael Ford, aka Brandon, says my number one is the newest version of Color Purple. I think that's bias.
Why?
Um, not bias, but I think it's what's the word?
20 years too late.
No. I think the reason why people didn't like the new Color Purple,
It's a musical.
right,
Right,
because
because
it
they
was
were
a
thinking
musical.
about it from the perspective of the movie versus the
Right.
perspective of the
And
music.
and when they advertised it, they really did not just because. And some people was like, "Well, you should have known it was going to be a musical because you had singers in it." That's not necessarily true. So just because you have singers in a movie does not necessarily mean it's going to be a musical. You would expect to have singers in the movie because there were singing parts of The Color Purple.
That's right, because Janelle Monae was in Hidden Figures and we ain't heard a song from her.
Right. Exactly. So that's
Good movie, by the way.
oh yeah. Hidden Figures, great movie. Um, Courtney says Dodgeball too, but
It's another one.
yes, it was two dodgeballs. Yeah, straight
Two
to
more.
DVD. You
Oh,
straight to
okay. That's why I
DVD.
missed it.
We dodge a wrench.
So I think you can dodge a ball. I just felt like that's why people did not like The Color Purple, because they was expecting to go in there and getting like that original 1980 whatever movie that Steven Spielberg put together, was like silly. Like, no, you wasn't going to get that. And I do feel like they should have advertised it better to let people know, hey, this is a musical. We're kind of basing this off the Broadway play. So it's essentially what they did. They took the Broadway play and made it into a musical. So I can see why some people did not like that movie. But I think if you knew
Yeah.
going in it was a musical, you probably could have appreciated it better.
There you go.
Thank you. Daniel.
I'm gonna go with Speed to Cruise Control. That shouldn't have been made.
Ever.
We on a damn boat. He should have stayed on the bus, mind his business. First of all, Keanu Reeves wasn't in it. And speaking of Keanu Reeves, we don't need no more John Wicks, bruh.
There are no more John Wicks. What are you talking about?
The ballerina.
So you do know the ballerina takes place between chapter 3 and 4, right?
Of course
That's
I
a
did. Don't even
that
talk about that. So like
that's
I
a
was saying
branch.
before, Speed
That's a
2
branch. It's a branch
Speed,
movie.
Speed 2
Okay.
is gone, bro. It's too much, bro. The boat thing was too much, bro. I couldn't do it. And I think that the next one's about to be on a plane. Keanu was back going on vacation with Sandra Bullock.
This a new one?
It's supposed to be one.
Um,
You know, he making that one and Constantine.
Dear Hollywood, we appreciate what you're trying to do with bringing us countless and wonderful entertainment
Cap.
for us to bask in and to get lost in and just have fantasy rooms from 90 minutes to 2 hours of our lives.
Some of
And
these
we
movies are
appreciate it.
terrible.
But I'm here to tell you, Mr. and Mrs. Hollywood, that certain movies need to stay on the cutting room floor, such as the new Speed movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer, and the summer before last, and the summer before that.
Try another season.
We don't need it. We don't want it. We never asked for it. And your problem is that you, hold on, backspace, there we go. And because you have run out of creativity. So you like, let's just keep throwing shit and see if it sticks. It doesn't. Shit doesn't stick. It stinks. Thank you very kindly, your consumer. Have a great day. Appreciate you.
What about Gremlins?
I'm confused about Gremlins because there was 3 instructions given. Don't get them wet. Don't feed them at the midnight. And what was the third one?
When the sunlight?
No, sunlight. Okay. So we know what happens when they get exposed to sunlight. They burst into flames and die.
Right.
We know what happens when they get wet because they multiply.
Right.
What time is after midnight?
What?
Yo said don't feed them at the midnight. So what time is, because theoretically every time is after midnight.
12:01 a.m.
Right. So I'm saying, is he saying like at 11:59 don't feed them no more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't feed them after the strike of midnight.
But that's not what he said. He said don't feed them after midnight.
So you trying to say from now on out, just don't feed them. Let them starve
Just don't
to death.
feed them. Look, right.
Let them starve to death.
You're thinking too hard. Look, like,
Yeah,
gee,
you are.
What
You
up,
are.
Chris? Chris Brooks is in the building.
Oh, Lord.
ITT alum. What's going on with you, Chris?
ITT.
ITT in the
Lord.
building. Yeah, it's a bunch of us. And not Naeem did say 12:01 and after. It was, I don't know. It was something I was pontificating on the other day at work when I had nothing to do.
not pontificating.
Like I very rarely ever get to use that word. And there's a reason why. Yeah. So my did you? Yeah. So we have done all our top sixes, ladies and gentlemen.
We have.
We have. This has been a fun show.
It's been a very opinionated episode.
And there's a lot more movies that was left on the floor. Wash your hands after.
Wow. I could have won American Psycho.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I hate all of them. That's the only. Never mind. I'm not going there with y'all. Nope. Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
Divergent.
Hunger Games.
No. Stop it right there.
Dune.
I know, Chris.
Divergent,
I know.
Hunger Games, and Dune. Stop it.
Yeah. They up there. They up there. They the GOAT movie, but it's just still too many of them.
But they all just like Harry Potter, just
know.
like Lord of the Rings, they all follow books. And the books have multiple pieces.
So we're gonna leave Twilight out. We leaving
no.
Twilight out.
Whoa.
We leaving Twilight out too.
No, Twilight again from a series of books.
Hey, Kev, why
Hold
is
on.
Chris calling me, bro?
I don't know why because he's probably high. Brandon, I'm just gonna call him Brandon. Brandon says I might catch heat for this, but the second Jumanji. Naeem says James Bond. You go sit yourself in the corner, sir. Mission Impossible. It depends. Top Gun. You shut your face. You shut your face, sir. Shut your face. Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick was the joint. It was worth the wait. 20-some odd years for Top Gun Maverick. I loved it.
If you don't know nothing else about Kev, you know them two movie franchises we don't touch.
Nope.
James Bond and Top Gun.
Top three. Top movie franchises. Movie franchises y'all don't touch with me is Rocky, Top Gun, and James Bond. Hands down.
Don't touch Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. That's remember, I took them off the list.
Lord of the Rings.
I didn't say Lord of the Rings. But I took Harry Potter off the list. Remember at the top of the show, what did I say? I took Harry Potter off the list because I know if I'd have said Harry Potter or something of that nature, it'd have brought hands.
We both would have got you.
Oh, I'd have left the show. It wouldn't have been no.
So that's why I was like, I'm taking it off the table. Trying to be respectful.
Yeah, because you took off Final Destination. I'm proud of you. That's my shtick right there. Even though I'd be scared to go down the street and see a tree truck on the road.
Whole generation of people no longer drive behind any truck with any wood on it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. First,
We'll put that in the bag.
Yeah, that door was open.
Speaking of bag, no more Bad Boys movies.
That was the last Bad Boy movie, and they old. Is it just me or do Martin look like he's just like on dialysis?
What?
Because his face looks. You ever seen a dialysis patient when they retain water?
Yeah,
like fluid. That's what he looks like. I know he's probably healthy, but he looks healthy. He's probably healthy, but he looks unhealthy. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
Anyway, but nah.
Chris.
James, I'm just
Lethal Weapon.
You know they're doing a new one, right?
Rush Hour.
No, back up. You know they're doing a new Lethal Weapon movie, right?
They want to kill themselves.
Did you say lick the weapon?
Yeah, lick the weapon. That's exactly what I said. Lick the weapon. No, I literally said Lethal Weapon this time.
Oh, okay. Because it sounded like you said lick the weapon, and I was getting ready to say
that is something that you will find on Pornhub.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I gotta look for that.
I would have invited you to be a guest on my After Dark show when that came around, since you're around here licking weapons. So,
oh my God, count me in. Controversy is coming.
I'm just saying. I'm so sorry.
No, I said Hey, Chris, what's the name of this After Dark podcast? Nah, this is Coffee and Tea After Dark title.
Title Juicy Bottom Lips. There you go.
Juicy
Mm.
bottom.
Put my lip there. Mm-mm.
Juicy fruit.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Juicy.
I'm a Christian. I
Juicy
don't
fruit.
do that no more.
Did you just say you a Christian now, Dan? Today?
April Fools. Oh boy.
All right, so it's official.
How
We're
did
all
I
going to put
get
a
put in
time out.
timeout?
We're all in time out.
What happened?
How did I get put in timeout? That is unfair.
Because I think you instigated it with the lick your weapon, lick my
I
weapon
did
thing.
not. I asked a simple question.
And you
to
ran
let
with it.
somebody else.
And you ran with it,
Leap.
man.
No, somebody
Lethal.
else decided to run with that. I have no clue who you're referring to.
Lethal weapon. They're making a new lethal weapon.
Naeem,
Oh.
hilarious.
Naeem said, take me in my Sammy voice. Count me in for that, Chris. You know what, Courtney? Go to work. Aren't you at work? Shouldn't you be changing some dirty
She's
diapers?
on her break. That's what she said.
She shouldn't be changing some dirty diapers or something.
She on her break.
That's a long ass break. It's been a break for like 2 hours now.
Old people don't need a lot.
She took a semester.
Oh, you'd be surprised how demanding them old people are inside them homes.
Courtney, you got it.
Somebody take me. I can't get song on my head.
Oh, off subject.
Uh-oh.
Bone Thugs and Harmony
Bone. I'm sorry.
is getting their Hollywood star.
Yeah, on the Hall of the Walk of Fame.
Yeah, the Walk of Fame. Great black actor. Oh my God, what is his name? Michael.
Michael John White.
No, older than that.
Oh my God, please forgive me.
Michael Ealy.
Mm-mm.
No,
Michael
I can. No, damn Michael Blackson. I'm sorry. The crazy part is I see him like in every movie he's ever been in, and I can't call none of them right now.
Was he in Jason Lyric?
No, he was not in Jason's Lyric.
That one dude that nobody remembers.
But the thing is, everybody knows who he is. All right, y'all gotta bear with me for a second because this is gonna wreck my brain, and I don't want to do this.
I'm looking for it now, Kevin.
Oh, thank you. This is driving me crazy.
Keith David is who you're thinking of.
Yes, thank you, Keith David. Thank you.
Oh, the frog off of Princess and the Frog.
Yes, and a bunch of yeah. So yeah, he's getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Yeah, Molly Ringwald is in that class too.
Yeah, I heard. I'm not really pressed about her. She's a fraud.
Molly Ringwald?
She's a fraud. Nobody's that nice in real life all the damn time. And there are people that I know that have met and worked with her, and it was like it's a facade.
Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't speaking on nothing I ain't had personal experience with.
Right.
So Courtney said I'm folding clothes. So you're doing laundry. Old folks laundry. Sound like you working in a big house.
We're not doing this today.
And please, on a side note, since you are watching, Courtney, text your cousin and let her know what we're doing tomorrow for church. Thank you. Well, never mind. She just informed me y'all talk. So, moving on, people. Chris, once again, thank you. Your hair looks beautiful. Hair done by Neve. It was like I said, done by Neve. So, what do you have going on, Chris?
I'm taking a small, tiny little break from coffee and tea and the Lazarus Movement because I will be on vacation this week. Coming back from vacation, the Lazarus Movement will continue It series on Hello, My Name Is, which we are walking through the names of God, which is pretty cool because we've gone over some names that people aren't familiar with. And then by the way, my Lazarus Movement name may be changing. I'm working on some things in the background.
It's
Oh, okay.
it's
Remix.
So we
funny.
may be rebranding the podcast.
It's funny you say that you're knowing how my name is, and no, she's not talking about Eminem. And we did mention Ninja Turtles 3. If not, Courtney said Ninja Turtle 3 shouldn't have been made. Um,
And what was that? Turtles in
it's fun.
Time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's funny because before we wrapped up what we call our Bible study discipleship class, before we wrapped that up for the summer because we always take a 2 month break. That's what we started talking about. We started talking about the different names of Jesus, and I was like, "Oh, this is crazy!" And I really want to reach out to you so I can get like cheat notes, but I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do this the right way." Because I saw some of the Lazarus movements when you started it with the how my name is, and I was like, I didn't realize he had all these damn names. It, it,
And
wow.
these are just the names of God the Father. Like we
Like
haven't even
we
gotten
talk
into
about God the Son, right?
Yeah, you haven't even gotten into God the
Mm.
Son yet, and his names are extensive. And when you look at the Hebrew language, like just the intricacies of how they do it, kind of can blow your mind a little bit. So it's a good study. And then for coffee and tea, we'll be getting back into. There was a show I had to postpone called Snap Crackle and Pop. So we'll be talking about all the things your bodies do once you turn 40. So if you're
Mm.
interested in being a part of that show, let me know.
Got you, Danny.
Yes, sir.
So a couple people hit me about
Did you
you.
hit him back?
No, not physically hit me. Let
Oh,
me for let me
I'm
rephrase
3 hours
that.
away. You
Let,
already know.
let me rephrase it. First of all, somebody put their hands on me. I'm calling you for bail money. Because I'm gonna forget I'm a whole man of God and remember I'm a West Side Baltimore person first.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Um, in that moment, I will pray for forgiveness afterwards.
I know.
Um, but nah, somebody, a couple people inboxed me like, yo, you keep talking like they was like, Kevin, you play your music, so we know you, but you keep with your boy talking about he got music out here. We don't never hear the music. We don't never hear the music. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna take care of that for y'all. I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna take care of that. So I mean, Danny don't do music like the way I do music. He do music his way. Like he's a straight instrumentalist. Okay, no vocals, just straight instrumentals, and I love that because sometimes you just need some music to vibe off of and no vocals. So I'm just gonna give y'all a taste. That's all you gonna get for that. That's all you gonna get for that. That's top of the world. Where can they find top of the world, Danny?
They can find it on Spotify. Go under Daniel or Dan Jones, or Psycho Music Group. Going over, changing over everything at this moment. Is on one of the 5 instrumental albums we got out right now, greatest hits. Also working on another album called The Producers, which I have actually signed 4 producers that are on my team, and I'm gonna label everything that they got together. And also, I got one with Highlighting Entertainment, the guy I knew for about 20 years. Got an album together called The Ken and Ryu Effect. Let the games begin. So that's another one. And me and Showtime Dan about to drop another one in December. Best of
All
both
right,
worlds too.
bet, bet. You know what? I want to get on that producer's joint. I got some instrumentals for you that you could throw on there. I got you,
Facts.
got you. But check this. But you know what though? I saw this one and I had to. I didn't do what the title said, but I had to play it. I had to play it. I gotta give it to y'all just a little bit. Boy, that's my bag right there. That's my bag right there, yo.
They
That
vibe.
that is called touch yourself.
Hey, look, man. Whenever song title pops in my head, I'm in it.
I need you to rework that one, sir.
I'm not. I'm not. I got a couple names on my song. You like what?
Yo, Nas said throw on your leopards for that one.
20 lepers and they need a red light.
So where can they find that one at, fam?
Same spot on Spotify. That's on volume 3. Volume
Got you.
3. Go on there and check it out.
And of course, my boy Raheem Anderson is bumping No Need right now.
Rhythm of our laughter, the sweetest sound around. Got that feeling bubbling up, something light and free. Let's shake off all the heavy stuff, just you and me. Cause today we gonna groove a little closer. Feel the sun shining on.
Yeah, that song is doing very well. Pardon me. That song is doing very well on Spotify and Apple Music right now. The album Endlessly Yours is coming. It is coming. It is coming. Check out Raheem's Instagram page. We just got it launched. It's not a lot on there, but follow this man on Instagram. It is Raheem Anderson 2025 on Instagram. Raheem Anderson 2025 on Instagram. I'm not going to say who, but he started following somebody, and it was like, he was following me. It was like, it was very super excited. And I was like, bet.
Wonder who that could be.
Bet, but it's nothing but love.
Yeet.
Yee. So,
Oh, he cares.
but check out his Instagram, and like I said, he is on Spotify under Raheem Anderson. Look for the song "No Need." Endlessly Yours is coming very, very soon. The full album is coming soon, and we might be dropping another single. He's trying to convince me to drop another single, but we'll see. You were going to say, sir?
Yeah. I'm at to link up with your old boy too. With Raheem.
Okay.
It's gonna be I got a track for him too if he up tempo.
It depends how up tempo, but we'll see. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have come to the end of the show. It's a little later than usual for us because we started late. But thank you once again, everybody, for hanging out with us as we got this show rolling. Like I said, we were behind schedule, but we got it going. And we appreciate you all. Where can we find Two Fat Guys Podcast? I'm so glad you asked. You can email us at twofatguyspodcast99@gmail.com. Facebook, Two Fat Guys Podcast. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Two Fat Guys Podcast 99 on those platforms. Two Fat Guys Podcast 99, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Two Fat Guys Podcast on Spotify. Our last 2 episodes have been uploaded, video and audio, so go check those out. It was the top 6 matches or rivalries we had for NXT Black and Gold.
Yep.
And I can't remember what the other one was, but
the X-Men rebrand or whatever.
no, recast.
Was it bosses?
Oh,
What was it?
Was it bosses?
No, Bosses is already up there too. But either way, we got two new episodes up there. This episode will be coming by no later than Thursday because I got stuff to do. But it will be up there. And y'all pray for your boy. I got a colonoscopy next Friday, so y'all pray for me. Um, real, yeah, real talk. But y'all laughing, but I'm all about health, especially in our community. So don't be. I'm a man.
I'm about 4 years away from it, bro.
I'm a man. I don't want nobody. Man, shut up. A real man go get himself checked, especially if you got a family. So shut up.
Get it done and get it over with.
Get it done and get it over with. All right, right. And just go get yourself a steak to feel man up again. Eat it raw. Just, go
lots of hot sauce.
Right, go fight a bear. Oh, on a side note, real quick, I know we wrapping up. It's just something I want to touch on real quick. And we didn't really have time to do our wrestling recap at the top of the show, so I want to touch on that real quick before we bounce and get out of here. SmackDown. Okay, I don't know. So you got Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre Saturday Night Main Event. I'm for that. I'm very for that. But we know what I'm not for, y'all. You know what I'm not for? You know what I'm not for?
What?
Trish Stratus going against Tiffany Stratton at Evolution Part 2 WWE Women's Title.
I don't even understand why that's a thing.
I'm probably not even going to watch it.
Here's the problem. Because Trish Stratus was part of the original Evolution, Nikki Bella that's the only reason why they're back. It just makes sense now. The only reason why you're back is because of Evolution, especially for Nikki Bella. Trish Stratus has a legend contract, so she's been in and out. But I'm tired. Like, yo, I get it. If you want the legends to come back, have them come back and do a pop. The battle of the boobs. I hate Naeem. Have them come back, get a pop. That's it. Have them walk out. Yeah, I was part of the original Evolution and Revolution that got y'all late. I'm all for that. Because y'all did help pave the way for them to get to where they are in this industry. So I'm all for it. What I'm not for is you getting title shots that you don't deserve. Like Goldberg. And that brings me to Saturday Night Main Event. Stop. I think we're going to see Goldberg die in the ring.
I'm with it.
And it's going to be tragic. And we won't have nobody to blame but him.
But let's
I think if you had your way, Danny, actually, you know what? No. I think if you had your way, Daniel.
Don't start it.
You would pick up Goldberg and throw him into Lex Luger while he's in his wheelchair and just hope it pushes them off a cliff or onto the path of a moving bus and or train.
Weren't they both in Final Destination? And they landed in front of Hulk Hogan's house. Then it blow up. This is awesome. It's the best day of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you once again for taking time out of your Saturday. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be with us. And we appreciate you.
Jodeci or Drew Hill?
Oh, yeah. Don't answer that question, Chris. It's a setup.
Answer the question. I asked you for a reason.
It's a setup.
It's a setup. It's definitely a setup. So don't answer the question. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, do it for me for the one time with the one time.
I bet.
Tell a friend. I hate you. Tell a friend that is Two Fat Guys Podcast.
Join the list.
I'm gonna tell them the truth one time. I thought they knew.